Yeah, good morning, guys. Happy independence to our dear country. Happy 65 years to Nigeria. Happy independence to our forefathers. Happy independence to Nigeria. Nigeria, not Nigerians. So now, 65 years ago, our forefathers fought for Nigeria to have independence. And since 65 years ago, Nigeria itself has been independent. But Nigerians has never been independent. It's sad. It is time for we, Nigerians, to be independent. Because we've not experienced what it means to be independent, what it means to enjoy independence. But our country is independent, but we as Nigerians are not independent. If you don't understand it, no, it's happening. The Nigerians we need, the Nigerians we pray for. Thank God for our forefathers. God bless all of them that fought for Nigeria to have independence. I am sure this is not the Nigeria they fought for. I am sure this is not the Nigeria they hoped for. I am sure they did not vision Nigeria to be this when they gave their lives, when they fought to have independence for Nigeria. I am sure they wanted Nigerians to be independent like the country or as the country. It's very sad. The Nigeria we dream and we wish to have is Nigerian, whereby we are doing the election will not be segregated. Religion will not come into play. Traditions will not come into play. Ethnicity will not come into play. Then after the election, the said government will not say, let all hands be on deck. Let all work for Nigeria to be better. But when they were running for election, they remember that this person is not an Igbo man. This person cannot run because he's a Yoruba man. This person cannot run because he's from Niger Delta. This person cannot run because he's from Hausa. But when the finish using our head to crash and they win the seats, they will not remember that. Let all hands be on deck to work, to make sure Nigeria become what we want. Where when they started, our hands were not even being on the floor, how much more deck or pillar. We want a Nigeria to work. We don't want a Nigeria whereby we cannot go to police station. It happens, things happen. You have an issue, you go to police station, and the police are asking for money that is more than your minimum wage, just to put a case in paper. Just to put a case in paper. Nigeria police will not ask you for fuel money, paper money, file money. The money is more than your minimum wage. That's not the Nigeria we want. We want a Nigeria whereby our police is well paid and well informed. Because a majority of our police are not well informed. They're not well trained. They join the police because of Bele infrastructure. That is not the Nigeria we hope for. We don't want a Nigeria whereby you are having a problem, somebody is threatening you, you go to a police station and police is telling you to bring 300,000, 400,000, 250,000 to write a petition because the IG, the commissioner of police, has to sign. Yada yada has to sign. You don't have the money, you go. And some people fall victim. They lose their lives because they don't have money to foot the bill. They don't have money to fuel their information. A lot of people have died like that. This is not the Nigeria our forefathers fought for. This is not the Nigeria our fathers fought for, our forefathers. We want a Nigeria whereby we can have access to our hospital. You go to You unfortunately you find yourself in one chance. You being shot. You be stabbed with a knife. You be abandoned on the road. They will take you to the hospital, and the hospital will close their door, shut their door behind you, and that person will lose their lives. Asking for police reports. In one other hand, you cannot blame the police, the hospital. In the other hand, you blame the hospital, because the Nigeria police will frustrate that hospital. They will pay through their nose. If you know what most of all this hospital go through for saving somebody's life that had a bullet wound or a knife wound. So to avoid the embarrassment and the English and dragging of police station, police are nightmare in Nigeria. If not be a victim, you don't understand. If Nigeria has not happened to you, you not understand. We want a Nigeria where we can access our hospital, where you can go in, and after they can call the police. Some hospital, you cannot go. When you go, they will ask you for down payments and advance. And if you don't pay, they will not touch you. They will not administer any medication to you. And some people have died like that. A lot of persons have lost their lives because they don't have down payment. But the doctors in the area of their calling, the school, they said they are meant to save lives. When they have their own hospital, they're working in their own hospital, they forget that they swore to save lives. Now they are after belly infrastructure and pockets. This is not the Nigerian our forefathers fought for. Nigeria, we all wish and pray for, not when our politicians, and they don't have concern. They don't have one atom of care for anybody in Nigeria, for a citizen. They don't give a flying rat. They don't care what happened to them. They only care about their pockets and belly infrastructure. They only care how they will buy houses abroad, take their children abroad. They don't care what happened to the country. They don't care. They don't give light. They don't give road. They don't do nothing. No employment. Nothing. We have to beg for federal government to give minimum wage. This is not the Nigerians our forefathers lose their lives for. In Nigeria, where the average man salary cannot buy him a bag of rice. This is not the Nigerians our forefathers fought for, lose their lives for, shed their blood. All the government care about is belly infrastructure. This is not the Nigerians, whereby you as a youth, because the government, the local government chairman, the councillor, the House of Reps, the president, the senators pick you as PA, as a young, vibrant man. You went to school. You know that what these politicians are doing is wrong. But you are on social media singing their praises. A man after the people's heart. A man of the people. A man that cares for the people. What has it done? You cannot show forth. Some of them just go build 3 blocks of markets in their village. And this youth pays because the man is giving you 100,000, 200,000. You come to social media and be shaking and be talking. When you see people saying the truth, you go to their page to drag them. I know you're working for your money. But remember, that man will be out of power one day and he will dump you. You will not be useful to him. This is not the Nigerians our forefathers shed their blood for. Go to social media, you see what PAs are writing about politicians. I ask myself, how will Nigeria get better? How is it possible that Nigeria will be better when our youth see pure black and call it red, pure daylight, because you're working for 200,000 and you remember one day you'll not be useful? This is not the Nigerians our forefathers fought for. When in the time of politics, they'll give you money to go and kill your brothers. They will give you go and fight your brothers. And after political era, you don't have access to that politician. And you don't remember because it's politics times. You are following them on their bonbon. They're giving you money. Okay, go and share this money to the women. You take money, go share to market women. Convince them because you know that Nigerians are hungry. They will take the money and they will vote. And after the election, you don't have access. He will not be picking your call. But instead of that time, use the opportunity to fight for Nigeria, to fight for the well-being of your future, the future of your brothers, your mothers, your father, your children, your grandchildren. But because of Bele infrastructure, is this the Nigeria we want? The Nigeria whereby you will go look for a job and a man has to tell you you have to sleep with him to get the job. Is it the Nigeria we want? Or is it our school session set off that you have to sleep with lecturers to get grades? If it has not happened to you before, you will not understand. You are brilliant students. You read, most of them, not all. And the lecturer is telling you for you to pass his course, you have to open your legs. This is not the Nigeria our forefathers lose their lives for. Or is it NEPA? That our estimated bill is more than the salary of the normal Nigerian. Give them prepaid. You will not give them prepaid. You are giving their estimated bill. A house, a 2-bedroom apartment, 3-bedroom apartment, where there's a father and a mother and 2 children, maybe 1 domestic staff. You bring in estimated bill for a month, 35,000, 14,000, 45,000, 28,000. And you expect them to pay. What happened to the prepaid? All in Bele infrastructure. Is this the Nigeria we want? Is this the Nigeria our forefathers fought for? Is it the people that import medication? You sit in your house and make medication, you know very well that thing will kill somebody, people. You don't care. But because you want to make money and you go and bribe this NAFDAC, they will take it and know very well that that thing will kill people. We harm people. We give people cancer in future. But they don't care as long as the money is rolling in his account. He can afford to buy new motor. Is this the Nigeria we want? Is it the Nigeria whereby the youths cannot walk freely? The youths has to be profiled by police. By looking at you, police can tell you are a Yahoo boy. You're a fraud. You're a fraudster. Some of these people, they forget that we are in technology time. Most of these young boys are making money online. The police are not informed. They're not aware. But for the fact that you are using dreadlock, you are carrying dreadlock, you are using an iPhone, you're a fraudster. Our children get embarrassed, molested, beaten up by police, DSS, and every other thing every day on the streets. Be carried by police, throwing cells, force them to confess. Most of these boys are innocent. If you don't know person that know person that know person in Nigeria, before you know, I've seen and I've heard of people going to jail in Nigeria that are innocent. Their parents cannot afford to bring them out because the money DSS will ask you to bail somebody, you will shock. The money, if your whole family is put together, they cannot afford it. Is it the Nigeria we want? Or is it bandits and the kidnappers? That when they kidnap your own, they will call money that even if your ancestors here, they'll have to turn in their grave. Or is it where our governments have been negotiating with bandits, kidnappers, and whatever it is? Smell? Is this the Nigeria we want? Is it the Nigeria our forefathers fought for, lose their lives for? The answer is no. Nigeria where our children cannot access school. Nigeria that a young girl is growing up in his mindset, as long as he has had this and is looking good, his mindset is to date married men, date rich man to become something. Because of society. Is this the Nigeria we want? Is this the Nigeria we want? where our politicians turn our youth against themselves, fight against themselves, kill themselves, hate themselves, because they know if we stand together, we take over. They are afraid. They know that if we are together, we are united, we will shake Nigeria. So the politicians sit down, calculate, do calculation attempts, find what to do to bring segregation among the youth, divide our mind, our attention, and we are falling into that trap. Let's say, yes, we've gotten them. Those guys are smart. Is it the Nigeria we want? Whereby our leadership is made for old men, while the young ones are there to look at them and kill themselves for them because of 200,000 naira. In my own, I think Nigeria itself need to japa. Not Nigerians. Nigeria itself need to japa. Nigeria need to travel. Because it's Nigerians that travel, do the travel and come back. But Nigeria as a country needs to travel and see things the way it's been run. Not then coming to come and be confusing us with lies. Is this the Nigerians? The Nigeria our forefathers lose their life, fought for? I'm sure they will be turning in their grave, because this is not what they bargained for. It's time. 65 years for nothing to show off. Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. A country where the government don't care about its citizen. They don't care. They don't care. Nothing is working. Education is not working. Our medical session, don't forget it. Where Nigerians are the best doctors, best everything abroad. But in our country, our medical sector is zero. Nothing to show for. Is it police system? Jesus Christ. Don't even go there. Some of them are even informants to the people that come and basically people. You know what I mean? Nigeria needs to work again. 65 years. So some people will say there's nothing to celebrate. They're not far from the truth. Where is the lie? Where is the lie? Nigeria needs to japa. Nigeria, as in Nigeria, the green, white, green, needs to go out and learn. It's very sad. Nigerian, if you look at the things that happen in Nigeria, is depressing. Our government is depressing. Our police is depressing. Our medical session is Jesus. Our educational is everything about Nigeria is depressing, except you don't have a conscience. For Nigeria to work again, all hands need to be on deck. And these people need to give us chance. And let's try the youth. Let's try this lazy Nigerian youth and see what they can bring to the table. So that we can carry Nigeria to japa. And when Nigerian finish learning, we bring Nigerian back. Nigeria is sick. Nigeria need medication. And the medication Nigeria need is not in Nigeria. We need to carry Nigeria to go and seek medical help. To rescue Nigeria. If you need heart surgery, we need to give it to them. Give it to it or him. Nigeria. It's sad. Very sad.